What's going on, everybody? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, girl, we got the Nintendo Switch, honey. I know that's right, girl. Check it out. My fat ass is gonna do an unboxing and review. Check it out. So me and my brother went half, and of course my fat ass had to be the one to go wait in line. And there's always that one fat bitch who's trying to buy 2, 3, 4 of these. And they tell her, no, man, you can only get one. And she's like, but what do you mean I can only get one? I need to buy 4. I got 4 children. They're like, no, ma'am, against our policy. We only have a limited stock. I'm called corporate. I'm called corporate. You know what I'm talking about? That entitled fat bitch customer. As soon as they don't get what they want to call corporate or whatever. So I almost didn't even get this one if she would have bought as many ones she wanted to buy. Rebecca, you know who you are. And your name's Rebecca. You know who you are. Put your ass on blast. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and open up this Nintendo Switch, honey, and see what's inside. Let's start the video, girl.
My name is Chloe Knox, and you're watching Rich Lux.
Hi everyone, I'm Anais, and you're watching Rich Lux, Not Bothered.
Alright guys, so I have the Nintendo Switch here. I was lucky enough to get these 2 colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it real quick just to show you the classic Nintendo logo. This brings back so many memories. Alright, it says Nintendo Switch on the back. And then you have some information here on the side. You have some graphics. You have some graphics here on the side. Alright, then you have, of course, serial numbers here. And I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Boom. Alright, so immediately there's nothing here. Up here on the top is just blank white. So here is the device here itself. Nintendo Switch here. Put that off to the side. You got your 2 little Joy-Con controllers. These are super small. Like, wow. It looks big on camera, but it's super small. I feel like I can destroy these, or just like, that's how small they feel. You see that? Alright. So then you lift this here. Okay. So then we have a cable here. Check that out. Then you have this part right here. So these would slide into here. Like that. You just slide them in there and then you can be able to have a... So these just slide right on in and then you can go ahead and just hold it in. I'm not going to slide it in though, but then you get the picture so you can kind of hold it that way. And so that's pretty cool, it came with it. I freaking threw it. Alright, so then what else do we got? We got some cables and plugs here. And then, what is this? Oh, this must be the dock, where you would dock it at. Right here. Pretty cool. So then that big thing here goes in there to dock it so you can be able to watch it on your TV. So I'm gonna push this off to the side and I'm gonna go ahead and try to turn this on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and power it on so you can see that. It came on really quick. There was like no loading time at all. So here we go. So up here you have an on and off switch, your volume, little fan right here. I can feel it like spinning. And then here's where your game would go, right here. So it's no CDs, no type of DVD type thing. It's just a little like SD card that goes in there and that's where your game would go. But this feels really cheap. Like I feel like it would break. Is there any amount of, like, it just feels, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very like luxury or quality to it. Yeah. Off camera, I went ahead and loaded my settings into the device here. But what's so weird about it is, I'm gonna go home, back. Into the home settings, I noticed that there is a little eShop store. I'm gonna go in here, get it started there. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap my name. So in here, this is what I found very, like, I guess disturbing, because this system just launched. And when it comes to like recent releases, I can get these three at the store. You can see they're $59, $49, $49. This game, you can get this game or similar games for like 10 bucks, 20 bucks on Xbox, probably PS4. So this is like really overpriced game. It's probably that much because they know people are gonna look for games and buy it. Zelda's a pretty cool game. It's $60, but I think the price point for some of these games for the device may be too high at this moment. But what I don't like is there's hardly any games to play or to download. And I think that's really sad for this to just come out, right? And there's no games to download, and there's hardly any games to purchase and buy. I mean, they're leading the console with Zelda, right? And that's like, what, $60? But usually there's like a Mario game that would come with it or would be launched with it. But no, we get Zelda. And some people are Zelda fans, some people don't care, some people love it. I just feel like there should have been more games released with this item, because I think there's like, what, Bomberman, Zelda, Just Dance, and some other game that you use these with, right? And so I just feel like overall, the screen quality, I think, could be better. I don't think it's as crisp and clean like an iPad with the Retina screen or the iPhone with the Retina screen. I feel like it's a cheap screen. This is just my opinion, and I can give you an honest review because I'm not, like, this was not sent to me by Nintendo. This was not like a PR. Like, I bought this with my own money, and I'm just giving you my honest opinions. I just think that this screen is horrible. I think it should have been a lot more crisp, more clean, more HD. It feels very cheap in the hand. It doesn't feel luxury. It doesn't feel any type of just good quality. It just feels like, eh. And we talked about this part right here. It just feels flimsy. I just feel like I just feel like it's gonna break or something. It's just weird. Sit and like play with friends. If you prop it up like that, it's a small screen, so I don't see how people can gather around and like play or watch you. And then these feel like cheap toys. Like, this weighs like nothing. It feels like really cheap plastic. I'm gonna like put it in here for you so you can see. I'm gonna just right here. And I want you to see how it slides in there. Makes sense. So yeah, you would just play your game like this, stuff like that. And usually, you know, there's always like a free game or like a demo of games, but there's no online store. Particularly, I'm nitpicking at is there's no section for like Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, surfing the web. Like, there has been those type of apps in these type of devices in other Nintendo devices, but here it just launched and we don't have it yet. I was told by a Nintendo representative that it will be a month before those features get added to this device, and I just feel like, but it's here. You released it to the masses and it's not ready yet. That's my issue with this whole entire thing. I feel like it just wasn't ready for launch. You know what I'm saying? To get into like the specs and the hardware of it, the PS4, the Xbox is still more powerful than this. Now, you can still have fun with this, but I just feel like developers have to dumb down the game a little bit so it can match the performances. And I think that we live in a world where like a lot of games are coming out really, really quick, a lot of high intensity games. And then you have this that's just still in the back burner. Like, I don't feel like it's up to par with the current technology that's out right now. And so I just feel like this is a glorified Game Boy in my opinion. And I love Nintendo so much that it hurts me to say that. Like, I feel like this was their last hurrah. Little speakers right here at the bottom. But I think personally they should just give it up and put all their games onto the iPhone and onto the Android market and charge like 20, 30 bucks, and we can download Mario Kart and play it on our iPhones and stuff like that. I'm gonna compare this to the iPad Pro so you can see the comparison of it. So here's the iPad Pro here. Put that right in the middle so you can see that. It's kind of much. You can see the sizes of that. For those of you with OC, that pretty much bothered you, so I fixed it for you. Okay? In the hand, it feels good, but it just feels cheap. Smash Brothers, I'm waiting for. Mario Kart, all those fun games I'm waiting for. And I'm also, most importantly, waiting for downloadable content inside the Play Store, you know, the Nintendo eShop store, so we can download those old school games and play them on here. That'll be really cool to do, like you could do with other devices. Overall, in my opinion, if you're thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch, please, please, please wait. And just wait for better games to come out. Wait for the hardware to be up to date and things of that nature. I would definitely wait for you to do that, because right now it's just not ready yet for the masses. And I think those super like crazy fanatics of Nintendo are gonna buy it. But these are the games that are available right now, and I don't think they're like must-have games right now, you know? And I wish I could show you some of the games, like the video playing, but it doesn't look that crisp and clean, at least not. All right, so if you want to take these, out, just, I think what you do is you hold these, this little button right here, you hold that, and it slides right out. And it even vibrates too. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna slide it in here. See that? All right. And then it lights up there. You put that in here. And then you will do your thing here. See that? And again, if you want to take this out, that button again, you just hold it and then you would just push it out. That little branded Nintendo Switch thing there. I guess I'll go into the settings, but overall, as for the user interface of the device, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty crisp and clean. You can see here, like it just looks good. It's easy to understand. It's easy to set up. So I got to give it points for that. But overall, I think that with time, this would be a better console. So definitely hold off on that. And thank you for watching. Smash that like button, and I'll see you next video. Peace.